Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, sir, the bill which is before us is a very, very important one, Mr. Speaker. It is an important one because, Mr. Speaker, we are a young democracy and we are maturing and we want to mature to be a mature democracy. Mr. Speaker, we don't want our standards of democracy to be compared with our neighbors and with the other countries in Africa. We want our democracy to be the best. We want to be compared with the best in the world. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, when we are talking of the IEBC, it is a very, very crucial tool in the election process, and we must not be partisan. Mr. Speaker, some people have mentioned here that when you make laws, sometimes you make laws thinking that you are on the better side of the divide and therefore you will always be there. But Mr. Speaker, things change and you might be at the other receiving end where you thought you will never be. So Mr. Speaker, when we make the laws, let it be for posterity, let it be for Kenyans, and let it be for improvement of our democratic process in this country, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, on this particular bill, I would like to support what is coming in the afternoon here, which is attached to this order paper as amendment proposed by the JLAC. Mr. Speaker, what I would like to comment on is on the inclusion of the Public Service Commission. Mr. Speaker, Public Service Commission is part of the executive, and the executive is also represented here through the majority side. Mr. Speaker, there is really no reason why that one slot should go to the Public Service Commission, and I would have suggested that it goes to the Parliamentary Service Commission, where there's only one slot suggested, so that one slot will go to majority and the other slot goes to the minority, so that it is balanced in that way, the way it has been balanced for the political parties liaison committee, where you have one for the minority and one for the majority side. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would also have liked the religious groups who are proposed to have two slots, to have at least one from the Christian community and the other one from the other communities, the other communities, which is Muslim and maybe others, but I think it should be Muslim, specifically Muslim and Christian, and that should be specified in the bill. Mr. Speaker, I don't want to say more, but I would have liked a situation where this particular bill is discussed in the Senate in a bipartisan manner, where we don't take partisan positions, but we consider everything that is presented before us here objectively and for posterity, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with those few remarks, I would like to support the bill.